This guy is Zawoki, and I really like to listen to his show. He's all about justice, and so am I. And he is not doing anything any different than some of these other channels that have been around for a while. He wants the truth to come out on the Watts case about NK. I do believe that NK had a whole lot more to do than just screwing around with Chris. I think she was there the morning of the murders. I think that she was probably the one that took Shanann out. And then he took the kids out. That's why there was no scratches on him. Because there would have been scratches probably on NK. She is just a big nothing. To have her daddy in there with her at her age, come on, get real. Anywho, I'm getting off subject. Zawoki has been also blamed for seeking truth with Dave or seeking something with Dave. I don't like his show. I'll be the first to tell you. I don't like his show because he's all up in the Watts business, which that's supposed to be his buddies, and he's just going with what Cindy says. Well, Cindy was a woman that hated Shanann because Shanann took her baby boy away from her. Took him all the way to Colorado. So that was one thing. But she just didn't like her. She just didn't like her. So, and I'm really not going to say much about Ronnie because, he's just in a difficult situation. He's married to her. But anywho, people have been hating on Zawoki. He's on here saying he's got haters. Well, you're going to have haters. And he knows that. And he has even said that. All he wants is the truth. He wants NK to be looked at closer than what she was. For somebody to say, oh, we only knew each other for 2 or 3 months. Well, that's a lie. She was already looking up Shanann and the children a year prior. Looking at wedding dresses, looking up, boyfriend says he's going to leave his wife, or I'm the mistress, or whatever. She's in it a whole lot deeper. But DA did not care because they got a confession from Chris, and he's like, okay, we're done. I'm not going to look any further into NK. She had nothing to do with it. I think she had a lot to do with it. A lot to do with it. Her phone did ping in that area that morning around the time that Chris would have been leaving with Shanann and the children. I just don't understand how he could ever have gotten rid of his family over that piece of tail. He could have walked away. I think she'd have been more than happy to do so. She knew that it was on the rocks. I think she would have gone back to North Carolina with her family. And the Ruzeks wouldn't have to be harassed. And they could live a wonderful life with grandchildren. Had one on the way. So, whoever is saying all the hateful things about Zawoki, maybe you need to look at yourself. When you're pointing one finger, you've got 3 pointing back at you. So, think about that, And that, what is it they say? What's done in the dark will come to the light. I hope I live to see it in my day, in my time. But I just wanted Zawoki to know, not, I think somebody even said on his page in a remark or a comment, whatever you want to call it, that haters are going to hate, and that's true. And he knows that, but he's no different from any other content creator, and y'all just need to check him out. He does play other people's videos, but he does not take credit for them. And this Seeking Dave person, his channel was taken away. I don't know for what reason. I don't even really care because I didn't like him anyway. He used to be on with Unjustified. I don't know if he's still on with her or not. And I'm not doxing anybody. I like Unjustified. But anyway, I just think it's pretty sorry when people just really pick on somebody. And I am going to go and sign the petition on change.org about looking into NK closer. I think she just leaves bodies in her wake, and I don't necessarily mean that they're deceased, but that they're alive. She's just left people along the way. You know, and what's he got now? Nothing. She's gone on with her life. She's screwing around with somebody else by now. That person needs to be real careful, especially if they're married. The wife needs to be careful. Anyway, I think she's just somebody that just goes and just starts crap. I don't like her. I've never liked her. And, you know, maybe we won't see justice here on earth, but she will have to answer in the afterlife if she had anything to do with it. She had anything to do with what happened to Shanann and the girls. I just can't imagine that he really took out his wife and the girls. I really think NK took out the wife because she had such a hatred for her, because she could not give her the, she could not give her, she could not give him the son that she wanted to, which makes me want to barf. But anyway, because Shanann was already pregnant with the son, that she didn't want any more children, she was done, but Chris convinced her. And then to come around and say, well, we're just not compatible anymore, and, you know, I just don't think this is going to work, and I thought a baby would change it. He wasn't having those feelings till he got with that whore. Sorry, not sorry. That's what she is. So, Zawoki, you just keep on doing you. You're fine. Haters gonna hate. It don't matter. It